You can complete every file mission in just 30 minutes, where I'll show you how to complete the bonus as well to get an extra $50,000. Check out the timestamps which one you want to start with. And the first one we'll be starting is the fine art file. For each of these missions you will have to pay a setup cost of $20,000, except if you're doing your first file ever, you can skip the setup cost. Now when we started this, we have to do 3 setup missions. Let me show you the fastest way how you can complete the EMP charges. In all of these setup missions, you will be able to use your Oppressor Mark II. So if you have that or any other flying vehicles like your Sparrow, make sure to use that. Because when you arrive at the location, simply blow up every single person that you see, and once you've done that, you will need to lower the container, which you will have to do by shooting this place. There's also a red arrow above it, and you will see that the container will fall down. Now simply climb on top of it and make it open, and inside of this place you can collect the EMP charges, and that's it for this mission. Get back on your vehicle and deliver it to your garment factory. Now for the second mission, don't start it yet, because you want to go inside of your garage and all the way in the bottom, go towards this blue door where we can actually fast travel. The location that you want to choose is the LSIA parking station, because if you choose that location, you'll be spawned right over here, where you can then take out your phone and open the Darnell Inclusive app to start the approach vehicle mission. Now you can simply go up the stairs, call in your vehicle, and go towards the LSI location, where you can immediately land with your oppressor on the top. Before you do that, blow up this guy and now land on top of it, where there will be some enemies inside, and then go towards the yellow mark location. Inside of this place there will be many guards, but we don't need to focus on that, because we need to destroy a total of 5 security control boxes, which you will see with a red arrow above it. The first one was already right in front of me, the other one is right next to me, and in just a second you will see on your radar where all of the locations are. You can simply kill them all from the current position that you're in. You might need to go up to see the visibility of the next boxes. And once you've done that, you will see that you now need to steal a helicopter, where you can simply jump down this place. And now I recommend taking one of the helicopters. In my case, I chose the Buzzard since it is a nice helicopter to use and goes pretty fast. And the only thing that you need to do is go towards the marked location where you are going to stash this helicopter. And now you can just jump off the building, and you will see when you spawn back that you've completed this mission, where you can then immediately open up your phone again and start the last setup mission, which is the facial recognition. For this mission, you will have to take down a couple of guards that are outside and then break into the trunk of this car, which you can do right at the end. And here you will be able to collect the surveillance drone. Now there is a new location marked on your map, and when you arrive at that place, exit the vehicle you came here with, and you will be able to deploy the surveillance drone. Now you will need to go with this drone towards the yellow marked area on your map, which is at this hotel, and on these balconies or on the bottom, you need to search for this guy, where Jody also has sent you an image of him, so you can spot him really easily by just looking at his clothing. And now once you found him, simply scan him until it says that it's positive, and now you can exit this field and leave the area. Now we can start with the finale art file, where we need to focus on 3 things in order to complete the bonus. Now when you've started this mission, go back on your oppressor, but this time we need to go towards the helicopter that we stashed at our location earlier. And with this helicopter, fly towards the location that is marked on your map, which in my case was Maze Bank West, where you need to land on top of the roof. You can simply go down here where you will need to hack the service room door, but before you go towards that place, there is actually a security guard walking around this place, where you should easily take him down, and then you can start the hacking at this place. This is actually a new hack that has been added into the game. It isn't a hard hack at all. All you need to do is match each line with the block that is right next to it, and you need to carry that all the way towards the end, which is honestly a nice fun hack that is added into the game. And now as you can see, all the lines match up perfectly with each other, where you can now confirm it and go inside of the building. Over here on the top there will be 2 security guards. Simply take them down if you have a suppressor, or just slap them with your gun. And now go towards this place where we will need to plant the EMP charges. You will have to do this at 3 locations, which will be all marked on your map. And now take down 1 more guard that is up this place, and 2 more guards that are right on the bottom. And now we can detonate the EMP charges, where our night goggles will be turned on, and all we need to do is run into this corner. But now at this place we need to be careful, since we need to kill the guards guards as fast as we can. For that, use whatever gun you have, where you need to take down these 3 guards as fast as you can, and then take down the guard that is in the back. Make sure that these guards don't shoot at you, because this will fail the bonus. And now go towards this table where you will locate the switch. Now we can go inside of this place, where we need to do one last hack at the security panel. If you've played the Preco heist already a lot, you'll recognize the fingerprint cloner, which is honestly pretty easy to do. All you have to do is match up the patterns that are shown on the left side with the fingerprint on the right, and you only need to do this a total of 2 times. And now we can go inside, but never collect the content that is in the middle, because you always want to collect the content that is on the left side, which I'm taking right now, and then the other one which is on the opposite side, because if you collect the content in the middle, the alarm will go immediately off, making it harder to collect the other one. Because as you can see right now, when I collect this, the alarm will be going off, where if you stay too long in this room, you will also start losing your HP. Now take down these 2 guards that will be spawning right next to you, and now you can exit to the garage, where you need to take down a couple of enemies. If you have your real gun, make sure to use that so you can blow up the cars really easily, because there will be a car coming right in front of you. Simply blow them up and then immediately open up the interaction menu to call your oppressor mark II, and now take down the other guards that are right outside, where you can then take your oppressor mark II and go towards the buyer, where we've completed this mission the fastest way possible. And as you can see, we got all of the bonus rewards that we needed to get. Next, we got the brute force file, which is the high priority file this week. This means that this file will be double money, which by the way is different each week. The first mission that we need to do for the brute force file is the private military armor. These missions, they will be pretty far away, so make sure to get your oppressor mark II ready for this if you own that. And when you arrive at the place, simply take down all of the guards that are right at the front. And when you enter the lockup, there will be some other guards that you need to take down as well. Be careful of them, because they don't show up all on your map, so don't just run in there blindly to avoid dying. And now when you've eventually killed all of them, you will see that there are 3 cars marked on your map where we need to locate the armor. These will be in the trunk of one of the cars, but there is a trick how you can easily spot them, because if you shoot the window that is on the top, you can immediately spot the equipment, where in this case it was in this black van. And now we know where the armor is, where we then simply have to steal this truck and deliver it back to our garment factory. Now the second mission is the infiltration equipment, where I see a lot of people make a big mistake that will waste them a lot of time. Because for this mission, when you arrive at the location, all you have to do is simply take down all the enemies that are outside. If you use the explosive, it will make it a lot easier, and then collect the military pass from the NCO. Now you will be able to enter this building, where there will be a bunch of guards spawning in as well. But once they're all down, you will see that there are a total of 4 vehicles that we can steal. You never want to pick this vehicle, which is the infiltration vehicle, or this truck on the right, because these will be extremely slow. The car on the left is a bit faster, but the fastest car that you can pick is on the right side. So always make sure to take this one, because in order to complete one of the bonuses, we need to reach the location in 5 minutes, where we will be easily able to do that with this car. And now simply stash this car right at this location. And we can start the last mission, which is the override key. This is by far the shortest mission that you can ever start. When you do this mission, it will also only set the waypoint at the music locker. It might not even look like that the mission has started, but simply drive towards the location. Once you're inside, you might need to pay for the entry fee, which is only $150. And now inside of this place, we need to search for a guide that Jody sent to us. The easiest way to find them is by just running straight in the crowd. And right at this point, I did spot him, where you will see this green duffel bag icon on your map. In my case, he was above, where I will then be able to collect the override key from him. And now the only thing that's left to do is go back to my garment factory, where we now can start the finale, which is the brute force file. For that, pick up the car that we got and drive towards Fort Zancudo. With this car, we will be easily able to do that in just 3 minutes. So the first bonus of reaching the base in 5 minutes is already completed. All you need to do now is park your car at this place and walk towards this security guard, where you will need to show your pass. Now go down the elevator, and inside of this place, we actually need to do this in complete stealth mode. We actually don't need to kill any of the guards inside of this area. Just follow the route that I'm showing you right now, and you will never get spotted. Now while you're at this place, take out your gun because there will be a guard at this point. Simply give him a headshot, and if you don't own the minigun yet, go inside of his door where you can collect it, because there will be a juggernaut that we will need to take down in just a second. All we need to do now is run all the way towards the back, and at this point we carefully need to take down these two guards. The first one will be right at this place. Make sure to take him down when the other guard is further away, and then you can take down the other guard as well. If you get spotted at this place, don't worry, we will still complete Enter Area A undetected to get the bonus money for it. Now simply take down the guards. By far the easiest way to kill the juggernaut is by using any of your explosives and simply shoot that at him, because now as you can see, you will be able to take out your minigun and the juggernaut will be laying underground where you can easily take him down. Now you need to go towards this place where you need to do a simple hack. And you need to put the letters in the right order. And now we can steal the scarab, which will be at this place. But for the final bonus reward, we will need to destroy a total of 5 vehicles with the scarab, where inside of this tunnel there will be 2 vehicles already that we can destroy. And then outside of it, there will be a bunch of vehicles spawning also, where you can use your kinetic pulse to make it easier as well. And now when you've destroyed at least 5 vehicles, you can go towards the buyer, where you will deliver the scarab. And as you can see, we've completed the brute files and completed each bonus mission to get an extra $50,000. Next, we have the black box file, where a lot of people actually struggle with. However, I will show you an easy way how you can complete them all. The first one that you need to start is the hacking device. For this, you just have to kill a bunch of enemies, and then somewhere on a table you will see the hacking device that you need to locate. Once you're close enough to it, it will be also marked with a green arrow above it. And now you need to go towards LSIA, where you have to go towards its control tower. On this tower, you will need to search for this box. You can actually park right next to it and then plant the hacking device right on it. Now leave LSIA and you can start the next prep mission, which is the sonar equipment. This mission is honestly pretty easy as well. The only thing that you have to do is take down the enemies that are up there and land on top of the boat. The boat that you need to locate will be always on the side of this place, which makes it really easy to spot it. And now open the storage box where you can collect the sonar equipment. Now go back on your oppressor mark II. Sometimes if you want to enter your vehicle, it might not work. In order to fix this, you just have to wait around 5 to 10 seconds, where then now you will be able to access it and deliver it back to your garment factory. Now we have the last setup mission left, which is the weaponized aircraft. This one can be actually pretty difficult, but I will show you an easy way how you can complete this as a solo player. When you arrive at the Tula, make sure to take down as many enemies as you can and then land right next to the Tula. If there are guards close to it, make sure to take them down and then immediately enter this plane. But there is a way to complete this mission actually faster, because now when we exit this place, we will see that there are 3 helicopters coming towards us. By far the easiest way to take them down is if you own an explosive heavy sniper Mark II or a railgun. Any other explosive vehicle or just your regular gun will work as well to take down the pilot. And now you will be easily able to take down all of the helicopters that will be spawning around you. There will be only 2 waves of them, so you can take them down pretty quickly. And now when they're all dead, go back inside of your Tula, where we need to stash this at one of the 3 marked locations. When you're close to this place, never choose these 2 locations which are all the way at the end. Always make sure to choose the closest location, which is right at this place where I'm landing right now. If you've landed a bit too far, it's not a big issue. Simply drive backwards with your plane. And now carefully follow along, because we can speed this up by a lot. All you need to do is simply stash your vehicle and now immediately leave it. But you want to run straight into the propellers, where we will then die and actually spawn right outside LSIA, where you will see that the work is immediately completed, where we can then take out our phone and start the finale heist to earn our money. For this mission, we are also able to use our oppressor Mark II again. Simply land on the ground close to the air traffic control and now interact with this place where we need to do a simple hack. Here you will have to guess the right patterns, and in my case I ended up guessing the right one in the first attempt. And now you will see that a short cutscene will be playing right now, where after that we can go back on our oppressor Mark II and enter the plane that we stashed at this location. There is actually a way to also launch way faster off the ground, which you will see in the top left corner. By pressing this button, you will be able to trigger the J2 thrust, which looks like this, where you will gain a lot of speed in a short time, so you can go even faster towards the plane that is marked with a blue area also on your map. You actually don't need to take down any of the helicopters that are right behind us, because the first thing that we need to do is hack this plane, which can be actually pretty hard, especially if you're playing on PC where you don't have a numpad. This will make it almost impossible. The easiest way how you can do that, even if you don't have a numpad on your keyboard, simply land on top of this plane, make sure that your wheels are out of your vehicle, and now you can take out your phone and get into the hacking device. If you see that you are moving backward, simply keep going forward bit by bit, and as you can see right now, you will complete this mission the fastest way possible, which is also really easy. Now after you've completed the hack, this is where our first bonus mission is, where we need to destroy all of the 4 plane engines. In order to do that, slow down your speed a little bit and go underneath the plane, where you easily will be able to destroy all 4 of the engines. Make sure that you do all 4 of them so we complete the bonus. And now it will say in the bottom that we need to follow the plane, but we actually do not have to do this. We can straight away fly towards this location where I'm going right now, because here is the crash site where we will continue the rest of the mission. If your plane, by the way, is on fire, don't worry about it, as it will go away automatically. There will also be jets spawning around you. Don't worry about them blowing you up, because in just any second, we will be leaving this plane behind in the water. And now when you're close to the water, you will see that a short cutscene will be playing where the other vehicle is destroyed. And now you can leave this plane, where you immediately want to press this button that is shown in the top left corner, because we will be able to see the equipment way faster and collect 2 of the items that we also need for the bonus money. Now in order to do that, go toward the crash site, which is marked with this yellow circle. Inside of this place, you will see 2 gray dots. The gray dots will be the plane contents that we will be able to recover. If you collect both of them, we will complete the bonus mission. And now we can plant a sticky bomb right at this location, which will be automatically detonated in just a second. And now inside of this place, we can steal the black box and leave the destroyed plane. Now there will be a dinghy marked on your map. Make sure that you do not enter this place where I am right now, because it will make the last bonus mission way harder. You should always just go towards the back, because for the last bonus mission, we will need to kill a total of 5 enemies during this escape, which honestly is pretty easy. This dinghy will be automatically driven by the NPC that is on the driver's seat, and all we need to do right now is to make sure that we get a total of 5 kills. The NPC will eventually drop you off at this place, where there will also be 2 helicopters over here. Simply swim towards this place where you can climb up at this location and then take down the pilots that are inside of the helicopter, so we get an extra 2 kills. And the last thing that we need to do now is run towards the yellow location, and as you can see, we've completed the black box file, including all of the bonuses, and got the most amount of money we possibly can. Next, we got the Breakaway file, which we can also complete in just 30 minutes. The first mission that we need to start for this is the mobile tracking, where we will be using a RC Bandito. In order to get the RC Bandito, we simply have to go towards this truck, where we will be able to access the controller. And now on your map, you will see that there are 3 locations marked. Inside of one of these areas, there is a car that we need to search for. This car will be driving on the road, which is this white big fan, where you will see the Eberhard text also on the right of it in a blue color. And now when you've located the fan, start the hacking of it, because once you've done that, the back of this truck will be opened, and all we need to do is stash the RC Bandito right at the back of it, where we've now completed the first setup mission. The second mission are the thermal charges, where we need to go towards this location and kill some of the cops outside. But to search for the delivery list, it will always be inside of this building, where on one of these tables, you simply have to take out your phone and take a picture of it. Now you can go towards the warehouse, where inside there will be a couple of cops that you need to take down, and inside of this place you need to search for the thermal charges, which you will spot with this green box that you can then steal. Now bring this back to your garment factory, and we can start the last setup mission, which is the encryption bypass. For this, we will have to enter an apartment, where we need to do a simple hack at this keypad. This hack is honestly pretty easy, where we need to match up all of the icons right in the middle. And now we can enter the basement, where we need to take down a couple of guards, and on one of the servers on the wall, we will be able to steal the malware. Now leave this place and get back on your oppressor, because there is an agent that is leaving this place. If you're fast enough, we can immediately kill him. but we honestly will be easily able to catch up with him and take him down. Now take a photo off of his body. If you have the cops behind you, you can also choose to blow yourself up, but you can also just fly back to your garment factory where you will also lose him. Now we can start the Project Breakaway file, where I'll show you how you can complete this the fastest way. Because when we're doing this mission, we need to take out our phone and go towards the Trackify app, because now on your phone, you will see a radar where there will also be a red dot appearing on it. This is the direction that we need to go towards, where if you're flying with an aircraft, you can just go in a straight line. And now eventually when you are there, make sure that you do not blow up any of the guards, because one of the bonuses that we need to complete is get a total of 15 headshots. So for every guard that you see, carefully aim at their head and get as many headshots as you possibly can. There will be around 10 enemies at the front, so if you headshot all of them, you will be almost already there. And now when you've taken down all of the guards that are outside, you will be able to control the RC Bandito that we stashed inside of the van. The location that we need to go towards is always at the same place, which will be always on the left side right over here, where you need to go towards these gas bombs, and in the top left you will be able to see how you can detonate the RC Bandito. Now we can immediately enter the Project Breakaway, which we also did in 5 minutes. That is by the way the second bonus to complete. And inside of this place, be careful when you run towards the end, because there will be guards spawning from the left and right side. Make sure that you take them down with a headshot as well. And here you want to plug in the malware drive, where you can then hack this terminal and put the correct word inside of it. As you can see, I did it wrong in the first try, where you will see that the correct letters will be still at that place. Now when you've completed the hack, there will be some enemies spawning over again at this place during the entire time that you're uploading the malware. And also while you're inside of this area, you will see a red circle all the way on the left side. Make sure to not go inside of this place, because if you do that, you will start losing your HP and eventually die. Now when the hacking is done, you will be able to place your thermal charges on these doors. There will be also some rooms that are empty, like this one right now, where you actually can skip them completely and don't need to put the thermal charges on it. There are only a total of 3 rooms that we need to go towards, where there's actually stuff inside that we need to collect. Because the first thing that we need to collect are the black books, which look like this. The second thing that we need to locate are the server blades, which look like this. And then finally we need to collect the hard drives, which will then also complete the third bonus mission that we need to complete, because we have recovered the black books and server blades. And now outside of this place, there will be some guards spawning again also. Since I already got over 15 headshots, I don't have to worry about that anymore. And now all I have to do is go towards the buyer. And as you can see, we completed all 3 of the bonus missions and earned almost $1 million by completing each file mission. Now this is one of the newest features that have been added into the game. But if you want to know all the other important things that have been added into the game, check out this video that is on your screen right now, so you don't miss anything.